What's going on, guys? Welcome back, doing another video, and this is I'm showing to make a suburban house. This is the 51st installment of Suburban House. Now, that might change because depending on when this video is uploaded, I might have changed it. I may have made it into a separate series, like small houses or something like that. But we'll see. So, for now, it's Suburban House number 51. Could be small house number 1, I'll say. But, yeah, that being said, enjoy the tutorial. Alright, so these base meters is a 25 by 23, and the materials we're needing, I believe, to start off are stone bricks, dark oak door. Yeah, you do need more than 9. I can tell you that for a fact right now, because there's a lot of different wall colors. Birchwood planks, smooth quartz blocks, black stained glass panes, brick block, dark oak wood planks. I'm not really sure what else we can get, actually. That will be helpful right now. We'll go... Actually, we'll just leave it off there. You do also need smooth quartz stairs, smooth quartz slabs, deep set brick stairs, deep set brick blocks, deep set brick slabs. Now, there's no garage for this because it's more of like a tiny house. I do need to make more of these because I don't have that many good ones, at least. But yeah, like, I want to have a series of more tinier houses. I don't know if I should make this separate from the suburban house, actually. Yeah, I guess we'll see once this is uploaded. But, yeah. I do just want to, I guess, have more of these smaller houses, because then you can make a neighborhood of smaller houses, neighborhood of larger houses, neighborhood of modern houses, neighborhood of mansions. Mansion neighborhood isn't as, like, common, but neighborhood mansions usually are just, like, probably, like, 5 to 10 mansions with, like, huge lawns. At least that's what I've seen, but I don't see mansion neighborhoods that often, so I wouldn't know. Anyways, starting from the front right-hand corner of your 25 by 23 grid coffee minute, you want to count backward by 3 and left by 1, and going left, you want to place 7 stone bricks. Then move forward diagonally to the left by 1. Left 4. Back diagonally to the left 1. Left 1. Place a dark oak door. 2 stone bricks. Back with 1. By the way, every single block from this point on for the base layer will be stone bricks. Back diagonally to the left with a stone brick. Left 5, I think. Yeah. Back 14. Right by 5. Back diagonally to the right 1. Right 4. If you want a back door, put it there. The middle of this row that we just placed. Back diagonally to the right by 1. Right 4. Forward 1. Forward diagonally to the right 1. Right 6. And then connect forward with what should be 15 stone bricks. Just like that. So basically, the average number is left side is 15 total, right side is 17 total. The little section on the right are 7. All the other sections should be 5, except for that left one, which I think is 6. Yeah, it's 6. So it's basically 15, 6, 5, 5, 7, 17. Just like that. And then everything else you should be able to figure out. And then if you're confused on that, the next row should clear that up. What I'm going to do is I'm going to say the next row with each, like, what's it called? Each direction, and then after that I'm not going to say the directions. But starting from the front right-hand corner, you want to go on top of this entire stone brick section. You want to go left and place smooth quartz block, 2 black stained glass panes, smooth quartz block, 2 black stained glass panes, smooth quartz block, 4 diagonally to the left of the brick block, left with a smooth quartz block, left with a black stained glass pane, left with a smooth quartz block, then a brick block, Back diagonally to the left with a stone brick. Left one. Skip over the door. Two more going left. Back one. Back diagonally to the left with a birch plank. Left with a smooth quartz block. Left with 2 black stained glass panes. Smooth quartz block. Birch plank. Back with a birch plank. Then a smooth quartz block. Then 2 black stained glass panes. Smooth quartz block. 3 birch planks. Smooth quartz block. 2 black stained glass panes. Smooth quartz block. 2 birch planks. Right with 5. Back diagonally to the right with a stone brick. Right 4. Back diagonally to the right with a brick block. Right 4. Forward 1. Forward diagonally to the right with a smooth quartz block. Right with 2 black stained glass panes. Smooth quartz block. 2 black stained glass panes. Smooth quartz block. And then connect forward with 15 smooth quartz blocks. Hopefully that clears up the numbers more. Also, something that's worth noting with this, what was it? I don't remember what it was. Oh, goodness. I took a drink of water and was like, I should point this out. It's just gone now. Oh yeah. Front and the back, each section is the same length going left and right. It's not the exact same shape, though. So basically, you can see you have a stone brick there, but you don't have a stone brick there. That would have evened this out, so I think that would have ended up being 19 there instead of 17. If it were to have been that way. If it were to have been how it was on the front. So, yeah, but then what you want to do is you want to copy that row one more time, except on top of your door, or doors, you want to place stone brick blocks. And then you'll have, fun little building. Structure, at least. There's actually a, random house being constructed somewhere near me, and it's kind of like just there. It's just existent. That's pretty much all, but, yeah. It's kind of cool to watch things construct. There's actually 2 things being constructed near me. The house and then, something else. Which is pretty epic to watch. Alright, so I'm going to try and explain this next step the best I can, but if it ends up, if I say it terribly, then you can just look at my screen. But basically, what you want to do is each section, you'll notice it has a block. Left section birch, next section to the right stone brick, next section to the right brick block, next section to the right smooth quartz. You want to place a row of that material on top of that section, if that makes sense. I know I did word that horribly, but I just basically told you what it is. So far right section here, this little backwards C, smooth quartz blocks on top. Next section at the front side and the back side, brick blocks. Only 1 row. Over the windows as well, and everything. And then next one, stone bricks. That one's the easy one. And then the actual, like, correctly oriented C birch planks. And it should give you something like this. You don't want to mix match colors yet. But yeah, you should have this. That yet is quite important. So yeah, and then what you want to do from here is you want to place a row of dark oak wood planks on top of everything there. And this will basically, it will look stupid at the moment. It'll look a little weird. Definitely a little weird. But it'll be fixed later. We'll kind of mesh it with the build more than just kind of having it look like a trim on top of it. Because that always looks bad. Block trims on top of buildings do not work well. In my opinion. Yeah, just like that. That's fairly easy, right? Be a little easier. My explaining was good. And then what you want to do is you want to place 3 rows of brick block on top of the brick section of dark oak. So it's this little row of 5 here, basically. Just this part. I stuck this up for no reason at all other than I wanted to. So basically we have an entire like 1-story building and this just sticks up a little bit higher than everything else. It adds a little bit of contrast to the build. And yeah, it definitely is something that you don't need. If you want to make it level with everything else you can, but I think it looks better with it being taller. It just adds that one little touch that makes the build look more like it makes the build stand out more, even though there's no window or anything. Still, now I believe you can clear inventory of everything. You only will need birch planks and brick blocks out of what you currently have, so I'm actually gonna just keep those 2 and move them to the front. So if you clear your entire inventory, you want to get out birchwood planks, brick blocks, smooth quartz stairs. Oh, you do need the smooth quartz blocks again, so you do want to get those out after your stairs. There's a dragonfly. I saw that guy yesterday, too. He just kind of came and just hovered in front of the glass door and left, and he just did the same thing again. Smooth quartz slabs. Deep slate brick stairs. Deep slate brick blocks. Deep slate brick slabs. And we'll go, I think it's dark oak. I think it's dark oak. Yeah, dark oak fence. You do also need deep slate brick walls. You need every single deep slate brick variant in the game, I'm pretty sure. Other than... No, there's not a pressure plate. I thought that was a pressure plate for some reason, but that's polished blackstone I'm thinking of. Anyways. To the left and the right of the top row of the brick section, you want to place smooth quartz stair, and you want to overhang it by 1. And do this on the front and the back. You then want to bring it inward with an upside down smooth quartz stair on all 4 corners. I'm just going to start with 1, do the other after. Up with a smooth quartz stair. Inward with an upside down smooth quartz stair. Up with a smooth quartz stair. Inward with an upside down smooth quartz stair facing 4, and then place a smooth quartz slab on top. And then again, do that on the back, except make sure that it's basically reversed. So instead of an upside down smooth quartz stair facing forward, place it facing backward. Because you don't really want a random stair facing towards the wall, because that would look really dumb, actually, like this. Looks pretty dumb, especially from below, because then you're going to see just a little random divot. I did it, why did I do it on purpose? Like, I didn't even do that intentionally that time, it just happened. But yeah, just like this. You then can connect the 2 bottom rows together with smooth quartz stairs, and we're gonna basically section this part off. Now, if you're building an interior for this, you can wait on the step and then just go in later and do it from the inside. But I'm gonna do it now because I don't care about the interior. So, yeah, and then the middle of this section just wants to be filled in with deep slate brick stairs, and then also the row slabs at the top. It is worth noting that, this section will have a few stairs that we have to get rid of, but it's not that big. And also, again, with the interior thing, it shouldn't matter that much because the connection is so, like, low, it doesn't really make a difference. Because the connection is here. The connection is here, so also with the walls, it's not going to matter that much. Because I wouldn't even put a floor up here. I just leave this as empty space, or make this like a foyer, kind of, except with no staircase. Just like a nice open area. That is what I would do with this, and just ignore the sides. But what I would do is just connect the 2 rows of brick that are above the dark oak planks together at the left and the right side, just to kind of have a wall. The left side is not necessary, but the right side it is necessary. So, some of it's necessary on the left side, though. But we need all of it on the right side. Every single darn block. But yeah, just like that. And then you can fill in the little peak here in with brick block, just like that. That's important for a different reason why we're doing that right now. Usually I'd wait till the end to do it, but I'm doing that one right now because that's different than all of the others. Which you will see later. But yeah, we have this now. Oh, where do I want to go from here? Okay, we're gonna do the left roof. Because the left roof is the more complicated one, yet the easier one, if that makes sense. You'll see why, because you can kind of see there on the left of my screen. You can see where how that right roof does its thing. But what you want to do is you want to take this. You're gonna come to the brick section again. This brick section is very relevant, and you want to come to the left dark oak plank in the front here. You're gonna bring it forward with 2 smooth quartz stairs. Then bring that left with 6 smooth quartz stairs. Back with 4. Left with 6. And then at the back side, what you want to do is you basically just want to follow the dark oak section here you want to follow our dark oak on these 2 sections. So from the brick section again, just from this far, we'll say left block from the front, right block from my perspective. Just place 6 smooth quartz stairs, move forward with 1, and then 6 more moving out. Just like this. Keep that in mind, because we're going to be doing something really weird with that, and I'll talk about why I did it later. But what you want to do is you want to bring the end smooth quartz stairs here at the end here, or at the that's overhang. You want to place smooth quartz block moving in, then an upside-down smooth quartz stair, up with a smooth quartz stair, inward with a smooth quartz block, inward with an upside-down smooth quartz stair, up with a smooth quartz stair, inward with a smooth quartz block, inward with an upside-down smooth quartz stair, up with a smooth quartz stair, and then place 3 smooth quartz blocks in the middle of this section. Just like that. Now, excluding the upside-down stairs, you want to bring every single smooth quartz block all the way to the right with a deep slate brick variant. And then you will have to destroy some dark oak for this, which is fine. Now, ignore these little front sections here. We're going to be doing something with them later. And I'm just not worrying about it right at this very second. So I want to get the main roof done. And then, once you hit the point where you have your deep set brick stairs that will feed into these smooth quartz stairs, you just want to basically place deep set brick stairs. And then break the smooth quartz stair behind that deep set brick stairs. You can also break 2 more, actually. Or behind the smooth quartz stair that needs to curl into it. And then just leave this corner as a smooth quartz stair. Either way, it's gonna look weird, so I just rather leave it as that block. And yeah. And then you can just place 3 rows of deep slate brick blocks here. Basically behind that row of deep slate brick stairs. And then it will just basically feed kind of into that roof. And then you can just carry on down the other side, just like this. The roof looks done from this angle. Actually, you can kind of tell it doesn't slope down because it just, like, ends abruptly. And I actually want to get that angle again once I'm done and see if you can, like, tell. And then these just... And any others will just feed directly under the stairs. And just into the wall, basically the brick block wall. But yeah, just like that. Could you have been able to tell? Actually, no. Interesting. But yeah, just like that. Now, remember those sections I told you to ignore? You want to break all the dark oak in those sections. So basically, this dark oak and this dark oak. Then what you want to do is you want to fill in these sections just in with deep slate bricks. Now, I did this because I didn't want to push the roof section out here and then have it go up higher and then just have like a really weird look. I think just keeping it flat a little bit makes it look better. But yeah, just like that. Just 1 row at the back and then it's a few rows at the front. I think it's like 4 or something. Yeah, it is 4. But yeah, just like that. Now you have your very strange overhang here, which we're going to worry about later. However, if you want, you can actually bring either corner down with 2 dark oak fence, and then it looks a little bit stupider. But yeah, just like that. And then we're going to ignore that section for now. Come to the right section, and to the right of this far right dark oak plank on either side of the brick block section, you want to place an upside-down smooth quartz stair. Again, the brick section is very relevant here. You don't want to bring that smooth quartz stair up by 1. Right with an upside-down smooth quartz stair. Up with a smooth quartz stair. inward with an upstairs smooth quartz stair, up with a smooth quartz, and if you want, you can place a row of smooth quartz stairs to the right of this row of dark oak wood planks, overhanging off the front and the back by one, and then line them up. However, it is just above this middle row of smooth quartz here, which actually is the next one. So then, again, you want to just place an upstairs smooth quartz stair facing forward with a slab on top. And you should have this. And then you can do the same with the back. Now, it is worth noting that since we put this wall here, now this bottom row of stairs is going to be a pain to place. I would go from the bottom and do it, or you could break a row and just give you a little bit more of relief space. But I'm going to try underneath and see how it goes. But yeah, just like that. And then now you do want to place your deep set brick stairs. You want to place your deep set brick. You want to place deep set brick stairs on your slab row at the top, basically. What's the word I'm looking for? In between all of this. I'm just very focused on trying to... Oh, okay, it is curved. Alrighty then. And then if you go underneath, you can just place it block by block and shouldn't have too much issues till you do that. Yeah, that one's hard, but it's possible, you can see. And then the second row is also hard. I managed to voice crack. I managed to speed place that and only misplaced one block. That's actually kind of impressive with that angle. And then next row, that's when it gets easier. Not very, still not easy, but easier. We should have started with this section. I didn't realize how hard this was going to be. I apologize for that. But yeah, told you it would be the hardest. And then the other side is easy sailing. Just like that. Now, there are all of your roofs filled in. Now, what you want to do is you want to fill in the sections above here, basically the sections that are open in the roofs. You just want to fill them in with birchwood planks, so because no one wants to see into your attic. Now, this is going to basically create this effect on this far right section, ignoring everything else, including the floating dark oak fence. But basically creates smooth quartz blocks, dark oak planks, birch planks. I did that because I didn't want the smooth quartz blocks on the smooth quartz stairs, and so I decided to go with birch planks, because birch works very well, in my opinion, with that mix. It still does touch you at the right side, but that is fine, because of the shading makes it look a little bit separate, but it's still a little bit weird. And the left section just is as is. And the brick section's different because it's 2 stories tall. So I didn't want to make that entire top section birch, because I thought that might look weird. But you can try it if you want. And then, yeah, there is that. What you do want to do, though, is you want to clear inventory and get out deep slate brick walls, and... No, that's the wrong one. I'm going to just keep it in my inventory. You want to bring either dark oak fence down with 2 deep slate brick walls. And then, yeah, once you've done that, ladies and gentlemen, that is your suburban or tiny or whatever house I decide to call it complete. I will have said in the intro, and it will obviously in the title as well. But yeah, thank you guys so much. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Have a fantastic day, and I will see you on the next one. Peace.